Hey, remember me? Hey everybody, long time no see. I know I've been very neglectful to the Spider Monkey Mafia lately, but I've been super busy. And I actually went away to Florida, and a whole bunch of stuff has been going on, but I am back, and I'm here now, and that's what matters. So, Twilight comes out, like, so soon. Like, oh gosh, I can't handle this. Like, I'm not excited. I am nervous. I am more nervous than excited. I am excited, obviously, but it's just like the day is coming so soon. And like when Breaking Dawn was coming, I was not excited either. Like I was dreading it because it's just like a day closer to it, and then it's over, and then we have to wait more. And it's just like, I'm bah. Probably no one understands what I'm saying. I just have weird feelings on this subject, but I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, anyways, I have some happy things to talk about. I have two things to talk about. One is super exciting, but I'll start off with a not so exciting one right now. Remember a couple, like, months ago, I guess, I entered that Grey's Anatomy contest. Well, I kind of won. I didn't win the big prize. They haven't announced that yet. But I won, like, a prize pack. And it actually didn't have anything to do with the votes I got, but I said that if I won, I would do something for you guys as a thank you present, and so I will. Won't do something as extreme though because it's only the small prize. But if I do win the big prize, I will do something more extreme. So just make sure to leave some suggestions in the comment section, and then next video I will pick one and I'll do it. But make sure it's not like way too crazy. Like it has to be doable for me, right? So yeah, that sounds yeah. Anyways, second thing I want to talk to you about. Oh God, okay. As I'm sure a lot of you, well, some of you may know, the Twilight cast, well, not the whole cast, but some of them are coming down to Much Music in Toronto. Toronto. I'm in Toronto. Oh my god. I can't even talk, but I'm so excited. Actually, I filmed a video when I found out, and here it is. You're coming to Toronto. You're coming to Toronto. Okay, so it's 1 in the morning, and my family is asleep, so I have to be quiet. I just got home, and I went to check the Twilight card, and I found out that okay. Um, oh god, I'm so excited. Like, oh my gosh, they're coming so. Oh my gosh, I just don't know what to say right now. And I bought my Twilight tickets today, and the theater that I'm going to has like a little sneak peek thing. I don't know if all theaters are doing this, but it's actually going to be playing on the 20th at 10 o'clock. So I bought tickets for that, and I'm so dying inside. Okay, so this week's question is if Edward and Jacob were running for president, who would you vote for and why? Well, first of all, I'm not going to be biased here. I am not just going to pick Jacob because I love Jacob. I'm going to be reasonable here. Well, so if Edward was running for president, Well, when you think of Edward for president, you kind of think of like a rich white guy, you know. I'm saying, well, Jacob wasn't brought up with a lot of money. He's more, down to earth, kind of. So I think that favors for Jacob. Even though I know Edward's not like that, it's just kind of how I think he would come off. But yeah, and Edward's also, I can see him like he's kind of like more sneaky and deceiving, like where Jacob's more like straight to the point, tell it as it is, like no BS. You know what I mean? Kind of. Maybe not. I don't know. That's just kind of how I see it. Edward also is a very good compromiser. And he's very persuasive, which I think would be good. Compromising is definitely a good deal. Not a good deal. It's a good characteristic to have in your president or prime minister. Jacob kind of gets emotions. Like he lets his emotions get the best of him, and I think in the heat of the moment, he doesn't really think about his consequences, like the consequences of his actions. I think he just kind of goes for it, which is kind of not very good for a president to have. But it kind of also makes him more relatable. Like Edward's kind of like this cold, like Jacob, you know. But and Jacob also is a born leader, which obviously you need to be a leader to be a president. But Edward's very protective, which is good. While Jacob's kind of I could see him being like, war, 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 you know what I mean? So I think both of them, they both have a lot of pros and cons. So I don't know who I'd vote for. Well, okay, so I don't know how it works in America, but here in Canada it's like majority government. I would probably vote for Jacob just because, not because I like him more, but because everyone would vote for Edward. And I think it's better to have a minority government than a majority government. And I can just see everybody voting for Edward. So I think I'm just putting a vote for Jacob just to, even things out a bit. Does that make sense? I don't really know. I don't know who I vote for. I'm not even old enough to vote. So there's my answer. I can vote. Ow. Just something really painful in my eye. Ow.